Hey Virgo, your February tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. I have your main themes, week-to-week forecast, career and finance, and then love down here. So this month your themes are atoms, building, and red, free yourself from pain. So this month is all about kinetic energy, shaking out the cobwebs, lubing the joints, nourishing yourself properly physically, getting unstuck, and rebuilding yourself after a time of possible disrepair or neglect. We all have something that we're neglecting, right? Maybe it's diet, maybe it's exercise, maybe it is projects in the home, maybe it's a vehicle that doesn't run. Whatever that is for you, the energy of this month is great for restoration, dialing in, nitty gritty, and filling in these foundational cracks so that everything feels more cohesive moving forward, less janky. So for week one, you have the Crown of Vessels with the Three of Coins. This is the King of Cups, essentially. So for this one, I keep hearing three pillars. It's like the building blocks of your well-being or your emotional health. What are those three pillars for you? And how can you make them your focus this week? Examples would be, what are your specific sleep or nutrition needs? What are your unique social needs? What sorts of activity does your body require? Do you have a spirituality pillar? Is your mind stimulated by healthy inputs? Are you taking care of your finances responsibly? Mental health or emotional health is not a thing that is separate from any of those things. It's a product of those things. So embodying this King of Cups energy this week, identify those three pillars for yourself and then strategize how to prioritize and strengthen them. Week two, you have the Hanged One with the Seven of Swords. This is not an action week, but an observation week. So if you were to try to make bold actions or decisions, just know that you'd likely be doing so with partial data. The idea this week is to zoom out to see what information you can glean from contrast. So as a descriptive metaphor for what that means, it's that optical illusion where it's in black and white and it's two people's faces facing each other in profile, and in between them it creates that shape of a chalice. I don't know, you've probably seen this, hopefully. Or let's say, like in a tarot reading, I have a 5 and a 2, and instead of agonizing over what those two cards are telling me, sometimes you can find that the meaning of the difference, the 3 of whatever that card in the suit is, the difference, that can provide information. So look at the in-between. It might change how you see things. The Hanged Man can also represent cognitive reframing, and in this case, it's about reframing what your best is. What's possible to actually change in a situation and focusing on what is actually possible for you to do rather than a perfect outcome. Week 3, you have the Hermit with the 10 of Vessels. Lovely, lovely, delicious solitude, not to be confused with loneliness. You can be surrounded by people. You can be in the company of a loved one, even your favorite person, and still feel lonely. You can be alone and not feel lonely. So fill those alone moments with activities that you love, not social media that is not truly being alone, that's filling your mind with external other stuff. Do something. This time is not for surviving or just getting through either. It's extremely valuable for self-reflection, self-discovery, and strengthening your relationship with yourself. The only person you can ever truly 100% count on for life. When that relationship is solid, your relationships with others, they can transform because you can show up more authentically without editing yourself for approval. Now, week 4, you have the Ace of Coins with Justice. This week brings you an incredible opportunity, an amazing opportunity. The little tiny seed that you could be gifted at this time, if you take care of it properly, will restore balance to your life in a major way. Another thing here, this also feels like a gift of leftovers. And I don't mean like literal food leftovers, but like tax refund energy or another type of financial credit that's due to you coming in. It's like when the books are all balanced, even the cosmic books, it could show that you're owed something. But with the Ace of Pentacles, whatever it actually is, it's not impressive. It's up to you to see the mighty oak and the acorn and then act upon that to that end. Now for career and finance, you have the 10 of Coins with the 5 of Wands. There could be some slight hiccups or conflicts, but they are minor in comparison to the bigger picture right now. They really don't want you to lose sight of your long-term goals in the face of some short-term frustration or setbacks. I mean, like someone could be an egomaniac that gets in your way, or you might have to rise to a stressful occasion and show what you're made of. There might be others with their eyes on what you want. You could be of two minds about what you want even, or feel like you have competing goals within yourself. It's a little bit of a bumpy road in February, but legacies are not built linearly. This image, this energy, it reminds me of old European towns where you have layers and layers of civilization built on top of each other, and it's all still there. Unlike in the US, where we tear things down to the ground, fill it in with dirt, and then pave over it. Gone. No record of anything. Or it's like an old house where you can see where the original was and where the add-ons begin. So your economic footprint, it tells a story, and this is just a chapter in that story. The more diversity in the building blocks, the stronger and more lasting it is versus something that is homogeneous and brittle and the same. So for love, I am changing up my love portion to a person A, person B format, and how each person is viewing the connection in this little snapshot of time. So whichever one you recognize yourself in, that's you. I didn't like predetermine which one would be. And there could be bits of you in both, and both of you in both. So person A with the Page of Pentacles in reverse is viewing the connection as something that they're not sure how to give to. They might feel like it's something that they really want, but they're concerned that they're not enough of a contributing member. They're questioning what are they bringing to the table anymore, or what they could potentially bring to the table in the future. Person B with Seven of Pentacles is viewing the connection with a more assessment mindset. They're looking at what's healthy and unhealthy about it and considering changes to help it continue to grow strong and move forward. So under the themes of atoms and free yourself from pain, the advice for person A would be to invest in themselves in all of the ways these other cards suggest. Then what they bring to the table is themselves. They are the gift. Now for person B, it would be to focus on the pruning aspect more than the additional investment. So think of it like an actual rose bush. Before pouring a bunch more water on it, you'd want to remove the dead branches so all of the nourishment goes where it needs to. So this connection is alive and well. It just needs a little maintenance from both parties. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. It's an awesome month. Much love, and I'll talk to you next time. Thank you.